of footy, and who knows, they might even meet here late in September. Taranto gets the clearance, got it to half forward. Cameron starting off the line at half forward, quickly into the square. Handshakes are plenty for Delidio with the Richmond players before the bounce, so some friendliness there, but we're underway now. Short from half back, blasts it straight past Revolt, back into the lineup after 10 weeks out with that PCL. Stack can't get it and roll. Good attack from Taylor, gave it up. Hot potato though, and the umpire will ball it up. It's some sort of idea as to the breeze here as well. He heads to the pocket instead, doesn't go for home. Cameron got an early jump. Cornelio in a jam. Cameron rolls it towards goal and across the face. Finally finds its way through. Delidio pops it to Cornelio. Hooley about to make it tough for him. Vlosten put his head down, went to Sharon. Reed lays a half tackle, then he hunts the Sharon.
I know he was unable to take the mark, Cornelio, but it was a really clever kick because once again Grimes was sitting back in the hole and they just couldn't kick the ball long. He's just hurt himself. Holding the leg here, isn't he?
Yeah, he's hurt himself, Cornelio.
Oh. Well, that isn't even contact. That's just propping with your body weight going across the joint. So obviously there was an issue there they thought they could get through the game with, but it hasn't lasted long.
He was doing some Martin runs for him. Flicks it out, Edwards. He knows he's got Stack. And he weaves his way through traffic nicely. The old 1-2. Revolt gives it back to him. Turns back. Nice drop step. Heads toward goal. Kicks one of the goals of the year.
Went past Heath Shaw, was extraordinary, and then in heavy traffic he just finds a hole and finishes off one step. He's a serious talent.
Here. He just pokes it back, lucky to be 10 metres. Martin made it look like it was legit, and he blasts it, but it's way wide. Sits it up, puts it on Lynch's head, got there for the spoil, down to Edwards. Inside to Whitfield, but he missed him. Rioli, Stack again. He couldn't, could he? On the left this time. So here's the celebration. Hurley says, hang on.
It's hit the post.
McIntosh drives it. Lynch has a paddock. Martin wants it forward. He's got the one-on-one. He goes to Revolt instead. He plays on, opens it up. Welcome back, Jack.
The space.
That's exactly what you were talking about at the other end, though. The lead up from Lynch creates the space behind. And unfortunately, the Giants wouldn't do that. Cameron wanted it deep. He halved the contest, but if you can hit a lead up target, it opens everything up.
As coach, fourth and sixth the past 3 years, so much hope and anticipation. Hopper went low, Bolton went just as low. Holding the ball. So Bolton's ball. From about 36, hot start in cool conditions of the G for the home team.
Their advantage.
Prestia tried to break free. Got a handball out. Soldo, that'll bend, that'll work. Not quite enough. Starting today, Martin back inside. Arola, Castagna coming off one of the best games of his career. Blasts it long. Lynch, he was held. Lynch, play on, free kick, goal, and he puts it into row Q.
You see, just desperation there from Davis. He was caught out of position trying to scramble, but they were both deep. Jack led up, Lynch held his spot, so they were able to create separation between the two of them. And that led to the Giants defenders actually.
Green. Whitfield, Tomlinson. The lead comes. It's wide from Cameron, and he got there.
It's about the first time they've...
To give them some hope heading in at quarter time. Put some belief back, and he can't. He misses to the near side.
His accuracy just hasn't been there in particular this season, and they're the goals that are most...
Back inside, 5 seconds left. They need a pass option inside 50. It rolls to Davis. Lynch off the deck. Siren beats them. To Castagna. Steps inside. Heads long to Rewald on the lead. Davis can't get there. Edwards pounces to put pressure on the handoff. Free kick. And Whitfield stopped when he realised it was a free.
Well,
wow.
He can't really complain. He wanted to take the advantage. He took a few steps, and when he realised he had nowhere to go, then he put the hand up.
The decision's fine. We just want consistency across the board.
True.
Heads with the short pass. Taranto slaps it out. Perryman past Himmelberg. Deledio gets it off just in time.
Smart kick.
Short option. Thumps it away. Perryman. Kennedy. Daniels. Now he can crank a ball up. Goes long from 50 and gives them life.
Which they have been doing. They found a little short target, and then that allowed Daniels to do his stuff.
Igmalesi Smith beaten by Daniels. Same spot. Didn't go for goal this time. Goes lace out to Green. Normally reliable Toby Green. 15-5 for the season. 154.99 for his career, and that is bizarre. Their confidence is shot right now, the Giants. Green runs onto the knockdown. Couldn't quite get there because Vlastuin got there first. Daniels bounced it towards goal and just across the face. Lambert, Chol, Martin looks inside. He's got Edwards, who could go for home. Gave it up to Castagna. He's in hot goal-kicking form, and he still is. 5 goals last week. Gets one early here.
Yeah. Just to get on the end of it. Just loses his opponent in traffic. Creates the space. Stays involved, and a great finish.
I reckon Lynch was lucky he missed there too. That spoiled too.
Vlastuin heads back, puts it in the hole, and it is just a delight to watch Richmond right now.
Won't miss it right, judging by that.
To make it 6-1. Good attack from Perryman. Whitfield, Green, Hill. Opens it up nicely. Cameron on his left. Got plenty on it. Across the face. Fantastic addition this year. Martin inside to Bolton, who runs and uses it delightfully to Joel. He's too old for a NAB Rising Star nomination, but he's 22 years of age, and boy is he growing into a spot right now. This is magical. Stack to Bolton, who runs, being hunted down, goes to Hurley, 50 out, tries to give it to Lynch to share it around. Lynch goes back inside, caught, Bolton off the carpet, got it to Castagna, turns around, Chol, bouncing ball, got it, kicks it, love it.
Missed it.
Only a behind.
Just didn't know where to kick it.
Little 1-2 with Whitfield, that works. Daniels, who's been the magic man. Buntine has hardly seen it. To Cameron, loops it over. Bobby Hill gets his moment, keeps it low. And he does get his first goal in AFL footy.
In the goal square, you can see him bottom of screen, all on his own. And I'm pretty sure that's who he was trying to chip it to. It's come a little bit off the outside of the boot, and they did their best to mess it up. But a much-needed goal, and great to see it. Thanks.
Fantastic sign. Perryman heads back towards Himmelberg. Hooley got there late. Cameron's plucked it from them both.
You've got to hit the ball very close in the middle, which increases potential error.
Gets some protection, bends it, and has he bent it enough? Maybe by a millimetre. He could
be the MO for the Giants. They're going to have to do stuff like this to be able to score with Richmond set up so well behind the footy. It's a great grab.
Love Basher Hooley trying to claim man in front. I'm not sure he ever actually touched the ball.
In football, they're not out of it at all.
Absolutely. They get a big couple of minutes here to finish the half. Cameron gets there, and he's their gun.
It's just going through something like that, because you know you've just got to give it a full kick, a full roost.
Well, he kicked 7 goals last time these two teams met. And he gets plenty of shoe on that. That's gone. 3 goals in a row. And the Giants' belief growing by the second.
They've kicked short on most occasions going forward, and they've managed to avoid that loose defender. Now, we know the 6-6-6 setup doesn't allow you to have the loose. That's an extraordinary kick from there, particularly after he checked the footy to see if it had enough air in it before he actually kicked it. It's always a concern for your confidence when you're doing that. Then he bombs away from 50.
Can get and go. He looks around. He surveys the ground. Has to go back and get the ball. He drove off, left his coffee on the roof. Had to go back and get it. Rioli hands it off. Lambert's got a chance. Feed to Duellis. He might go for home from 50. Mongrels it long. And they get... No, it's a behind.
Poor Jack Ruvold in space in the pocket was screaming for it.